Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Brett Gardner.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy, wet, mad, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And that's out number one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
So the base is empty here with one away, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Covey playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 4th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
One out, nobody on. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the home half now. Yankees 0, White Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Lance Lynn, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Lance Lynn is a strike-throwing machine. Not an overpowering guy. He's 92 to 95 miles an hour. He's going to throw anywhere between 60 to 70% fastballs. Does have the slider and does use his changeup. He's primarily a fastball-type pitcher. If he has that good breaking ball, he could be really tough.
Now to the plate, Yohan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Host starting lineup in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Digging in, Yolmer Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lynn has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. The 1-0. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the White Sox. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. Back up the middle. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Hicks gets his lead at first, nobody out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Line hard. The 0-1 on its way. Down and away, ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
No one out with a runner at second. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Moncada fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Ready now, Miguel Andujar. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Popped him up. Abreu is there for it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Neil.
Here's Neil Walker. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Palka. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
So here is Avisail Garcia, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
As a look, now the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Palka on at first, nobody out. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Outside, 3-0 now. Omar Narvaez waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Walker's got it. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now, Omar Narvaez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. And, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard back up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. From the stretch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and third with none out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 1-0. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. Hicks running from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, the runner did get a good jump from first, but the man behind the dish had a great shot of nailing him. That is until he launched his throw into center field. He won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first baseman, number 30.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Standing in now, Greg Bird, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Torres at second with 2 down. A high fastball is in there.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Fouled off. 50th pitch of the game on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Leury Garcia, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Cold strike 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Batting 8th, left fielder.
So striding in, Nicky Delmonico. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped him up. But this will land untouched.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The shortstop,
Digging in now, Tim Anderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. Outside and low, 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Yeah. 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
And he fouls this one off. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Stanton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. So stepping in, Miguel Andujar as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Delmonico waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Romine.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Here's Neil Walker. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is a check swing, but he clearly went around that time. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're in front 4-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Abreu.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Clips the inside corner for strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Daniel Palka. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
No runs, just one hit, one error thus far for the White Sox. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Hit to third, gloved by Walker. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Striding into the box, Avisail Garcia. Lynn gets the sign. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox nothing. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Gardner aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. High pop-up. Sanchez is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. From the belt, the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 5-0. Stepping into the box, Omar Narvaez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Stepping in, Leury Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate, Nicky Delmonico. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. Narvaez, base runner at first with 1 out. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 2 down. Digging in, Tim Anderson. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. He pops it up. Stanton coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Yoan.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Yoan Moncada. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lynn comes set. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Jay Spry takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Jay Spry.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0. And that's over. 3-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson picks it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Romine.
Ready once again, Austin Romine. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Garcia has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. standing in, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Popped him up. Romine shading to his right. Makes the play. One away.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Polka. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lynn steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting. Right fielder, Avisail.
Digging in, Avisail Garcia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Polka leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses there. 1 and 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Working on hanging another 0. The pitch hit back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back here on the south side of Chicago, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Third baseman, Neil Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
3-0 now. Brett Gardner will be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. From the stretch. Weak roller right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Garcia going back, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The first baseman, number 30.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Delmonico waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. The Yankees lead it 9-0. Ready for another shot now. Omar Narvaez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Skied down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Nicky Delmonico. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And that one stayed up a little high. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here he comes again. 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, Catcher, Austin Romine.
Now batting, Austin Romine. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Popped him up. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman,
Here's Neil Walker, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. It's a swinging bunt up the line. It's foul, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
the batter, number 10, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yolmer Sanchez. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Moncada stands at first with 1 out. This is line to left. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Moncada is on his way home. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Dylan Betances answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Dylan Betances.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Romine has it, and he makes the throw to first. Abreu is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play at first after the ball hit the dirt.
Standing in now, Daniel Palka. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here's the 0-2. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting, right fielder, Abisail Garcia.
So here is Abisail Garcia. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened. and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Betances is ready. Here it is on 2-0. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Now the 3-0 offering. It's the outside corner, strike one.
One strike.
The 3-1 hit in the air down the right field line. Stanton on the run, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the White Sox 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brett Gardner so far 2 for 3 in this one.
Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Two and 2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2 and 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Anderson calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0. And right into the shift. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Here's Didi Gregorius as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swinging a soft liner, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron.
Ready to take his hacks again, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's the Yankees 10 and the White Sox 2. At the plate, Omar Narvaez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. The 3-1. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Narvaez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. Strike one to start the at-bat. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And he misses, ball four.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yoan Moncada. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and a strike. Bases are loaded with only one out. Two and one count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here. Yomer Sanchez waits on deck. The 3-1. Fouled off. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Third baseman, number 5.
Zach Britton enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Yomer Sanchez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This pitch is popped up, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Jose Abreu, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
10-3 at the end of this contest. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Lance Lynn takes home the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.